starting another vlog in the car yet again. I feel like this is literally my standard intro right now, isn't it? Just been sat in the car vlogging. But I have just got to Manchester and it is 5 to 11. Yeah, it's 5 to 11 and I did actually say I'd get here for 10, but we won't talk about that. We had a bit of a rough morning. I had to get the kids to my mum's house and the traffic has been horrendous. I actually came on the motorway to Manchester, but I would have been better like driving over the hills because the traffic, yeah, it was just really bad. But anyway, I've come to see a friend who lives in Manchester and we are gonna go on a run, I think, but it's raining, which I was not planning on in my head. Like in my head I was like, oh, how nice would it be to run around like Manchester city centre, like on a nice run, go for a coffee, grab something to eat, blah blah blah. But it's raining. But I'm excited. I'm not dressed for a run. I've got my running stuff in my bag. I've got my laptop as well because we might do some work. They live in a really cool apartment block with like lots of like little offices and stuff. But she's a really old friend and I've not seen her. I don't see her that often. We probably see each other like every few months because they've got a family as well. But they are moving back home. But I just thought, before they move back home, how cool would it be to have like a little day date in Manchester? And I do understand that I'm very lucky to be able to do this, so I was like, actually I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to go to Manchester, I'm going to have a girls' day, and I'm just going to do things that I don't often do. I usually spend these kind of days just doing loads of work or trying to get stuff done, trying to be productive, but I thought actually this is productive for me, like just having a day with a friend and doing a bit of exercise, potentially doing a bit of work, grabbing a coffee. But yeah, let's go.
Door closing.
I'm just heading home from Manchester. I have been in Manchester for maybe 6 hours. I got there for 11, in fact no, 6 hours, 4 hours. So met my friend Becky, we went for a really nice coffee at the Midlands, very posh. If I knew that's where we were going I'd have probably dressed up a little bit more. And then we went to her gym, which is in her apartment block. Just did a little quick upper body session, which I have uploaded a few of the exercises that we did. But it's made me realise that I definitely need to film more of my workouts. And I feel like this is the kind of route, well, not the full route, but I want to start having this back as a more fitnessy channel, not just fitness but just health in general, like looking after your body, which I know I kind of am about that, but I feel like I want to get back into filming my workouts. And then we went back to hers for a bit of lunch, and then we just went and did some work for an hour, which was good because I just did things that I don't usually do. I actually didn't have any official work to do right there and then, so I caught up on a few recipes on the app that I use for my online clients. But yeah, heading home now. I've come a really bad route home. I don't know what is going on, but I got a bad route on the way to Manchester. I went on the motorway when it should have taken me over the tops, and then this route home now said it was the quickest, and it's just been so much traffic. I just think, how on earth was this the quickest route? I feel like now I'm in the middle of nowhere and I really need a wee as well. Get the kids, obviously. It's 4:20 now, so I'm going straight to my parents to get the kids, and then we'll be heading home for tea, bath, bed. And then when the kids are in bed, I'm just going to have a quick catch up and tell you the reason why I've decided to leave my Instagram page for a few weeks slash a month slash I don't even know how long for. I honestly just cannot tell you how good I feel right now. Like, I don't feel that good because I'm tired, but I just have this like sense of relief inside me, and a sense of like the decision to come off Instagram for a little bit on my personal page just feels really does feel like the right decision. And I just have this like euphoric feeling that it's what I'm meant to be doing right now. But I will explain more when I've had an everything shower, I've got fresh pajamas on, and I'm just chilled, ready for bed.
Look at Ninid!
You got it on! We bet she's gonna wobble over with that on. The kids are in bed. I've had a bath. I actually had a bath with the kids. I've got some fresh pajamas on, and I am about to head downstairs and watch some TV. We've actually been watching this series called Honor on Netflix. I thought I'd seen it before, but I actually haven't. I thought I would quickly just come on to tell you why I have decided to come off my social media page. I feel like there's so many reasons that are kind of like wrapped into one reason, and like I was saying earlier, I just feel like it's the right thing to do right now. It just seems like a really good time for me to do it. And I read something today about the astrology, and if you're watching this and you're really not into that, then you probably think I'm mental. But I just think so many people feel in a very similar phase to me right now. Not just about social media, I just feel like life in general. Like everyone just feels a bit disorientated, everyone just feels a bit on edge, everyone just feels a bit like, what is going on with my life kind of thing. And you know, I can't believe that Casper is starting school in less than 3 weeks. I feel like it's kind of hitting me like a ton of bricks that he is officially starting school soon, and he finishes his preschool in the next few days. And even though Indy's still there, I do just feel like it's going to be such a sad time, like picking him up from his last day. And I just honestly can't believe that he's starting school. So I feel like that is one of the main reasons why I've decided to come off my Instagram for a few weeks or a month, or just however long I feel is right. So that is reason number one. I just want to spend as much present time as possible with the kids, like this weekend and the days that he's finishing preschool, and then the days following after that, and then the week after that Indy will still be going and he won't, so it will just be me and him. And I just don't want to be tempted to even open the app up. I'm quite good at not being on my phone around the kids. I'm a lot better than I used to be. I'm really sort of, what's the word, I'm really like in tune with that, because I just don't like it. So I don't try to do it, don't get me wrong, I do it. I might do like 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes midday, 10 minutes on an evening, but I really make a conscious effort to not just be sat on my phone for a long time with the kids. And I feel like because I don't really show them anymore, sometimes I try really hard to get pictures of them from behind or without the faces on show, and that probably kind of ruins the moment in a way, because I could just take really cute pictures of the faces and really cute candid pictures, but because I want to get content as well without them in it, I try really hard to get content without them showing, and it sometimes takes a lot of effort, so I just can't be bothered with that anyway. So that's like one main reason. Secondly, again, a little bit similar, I just feel like I've got so much to do, I've got so much to sort out, and I just want to feel like really reset when Casper starts school. Like when he starts school, I just want to feel reset in the house, I want to feel clear, I don't want to feel like there's loads of clutter lying around. And it's obviously coming up to like that autumn winter time, and I feel like our bedroom has just never been quite finished. We obviously had it decorated when we moved in. It was one of the first bedrooms to be finished. We had this gorgeous panelling done behind the bed in a really nice colour. We had the walls painted. We've obviously got fresh carpet, we've got curtains, but the furniture just does not add up to the aesthetic that I wanted. I feel like you can't see the panelling because the bed is just so big. I just bought these light shades as like, you can't even see it's so bright, but I bought this lamp as like a really last minute thing, and it's also broken anyway. And then the furniture is just grey, and do you know what, I'm just really not into grey anymore. But we've had the furniture for such a long time and it is such good quality. It was from Barker and Stonehouse. It cost us a fortune. It was like our first major like house investment when we had our first house. And I was looking at getting new bedside tables and a new drawers, like set of drawers, but I was just like, why would I get rid of this furniture? Like, it is actually beautiful furniture. So I'm going to paint it. I've got some French paint and I've got some sugar soap and some sandpaper, and I'm going to paint that. So I'm going to paint both bedside tables and this unit here, and then I'm getting a new bed, and I want the headboard to come to like here kind of level so that you can see the paneling, and it might like brighten up the room a little bit. And I just want more beige. Even though the wall paneling is green, I just want the beige bed to match the curtains and the wall colour that's not obviously the green. And I just want it to be like a bit more cosy and warm in here. I feel like it's a mixture of warm and cool, and I just feel like it's never been finished basically. But again, being on Instagram, scrolling, doing things here and there, it just stops me from being productive with stuff like this. So I try and do my work on a Monday and Tuesday when the kids are in school / preschool, and because I then will click on Instagram, I think we just do it without even thinking, don't we? It stalls my work time, so then I don't have time to do stuff like this. I feel like if I just get rid of Instagram out of my life, don't get me wrong, I'm still using my business Instagram, but I'm just not scrolling or looking at people's stories or replying to loads of messages, and I'm just not as tempted to go on it because I've logged out of my personal Instagram. If I work next week and I can get my check-ins done on Monday, then I've got all day Tuesday to paint this furniture without feeling like I've got this to do, I've got this to do, I've got this to do, because I'm not wasting hours of my day clicking on the app, scrolling for 10 minutes, clicking off, doing something, clicking on the app, scrolling for 10 minutes, clicking off, doing something. I just feel like it's such an automatic habit, and it's actually so bad, isn't it? Like, when did we ever get to this stage of life? So yeah, they're like the two main reasons. I feel like it's just like more of a productivity thing / being quite present. And then thirdly, I would say I've just got no creative flair anymore. I feel like it's a bit like writer's block, where don't know what content to put out anymore. I don't know what people want to see, and I'm really overthinking that. I'm really like double questioning myself, and I feel like maybe if I have time off, I won't question myself about it. I will just put out what I want to put out without overthinking, are people going to like this? Am I going to get enough likes? Am I going to be seen by a brand that might want to work with me? Like, just so many things. And it's just such a bad way to think, and I just think I need to be proven that there is more to life than the app, if that makes sense. Don't get me wrong, I am very aware that there is more to life than the app, but I feel like I'm getting into a headspace now where I don't compare my life to other people's lives, because I've actually never felt the need to do that. I'm very, very happy and very satisfied in my own life, and I've just never really been that kind of person. Like, I'm always really happy for people. I've never been a jealous person, even as a young teenager. Like, I just was not a jealous person growing up. I've always been really happy for other people. I've always been happy to see others' success. I've always been happy to see people richer than me and, you know, going on more holidays than me. I actually like to see that. Like, it's something I get enjoyment out of, seeing from other people. But I feel like I'm starting to compare my success on Instagram to other people's success. So people that have similar followers to me, people that have similar accounts to me, I'm constantly comparing, like, they've got more paid jobs than me, they've got more likes than I have, like, they seem to have a better audience than I do. And it might not necessarily be the case. I just feel like that is the headspace that I've got myself in. So I just kind of knew that I needed to just check out and just take some time off, and like I've said, just spend time with the kids, be present, not be on my phone, get stuff done that I want to do, like paint my furniture, you know, declutter my wardrobe. And I still want to be on YouTube, because I actually really enjoy YouTube. I actually prefer it to Instagram. I feel like it's just a safer place. I feel like I can be much more myself. I've never really liked speaking on Instagram stories, but weirdly I will sit here in front of my camera and speak to you guys for a long time and not question anything, not ever like think, why have I just said that, why have I just done that? Whereas on Instagram I feel like I'm always questioning, can I post that, should I really post this? But on here I feel like I can just really be myself. So I do really prefer YouTube, and I want to put more effort into this as well. So I thought maybe having time off Instagram, like my own personal page, would give me more effort to put into YouTube. So that is also another reason. I don't really know what number reason I'm on here. Maybe I'm on reason like number 3, number 4. And then, so that, yeah, like the creative thing, I feel like I just don't know what to create. So I feel like I just need time off from creating content that's not as authentic as I probably want it to be, because I'm kind of overthinking it, if that makes sense. I don't want to overthink it. I just want to put content out there, and I just thought maybe if I have some time off, it'll make me realise what I actually want to do, like what route I want to go down. And then lastly, I kind of thought, yeah, maybe it will, having time off will trigger something inside me that will tell me what I am meant to be doing with my life, like what path I'm meant to go on, what route I'm meant to go down. It'll give me more energy to put into like my business or any other ideas I have. Constantly thinking like, when am I going to next get content, when am I next going to get some pictures, blah blah blah. You probably know the gist that I'm going down, but as I say, and I'm really sorry if this bit was really boring for you. I feel like I can't spit my words out properly tonight. I really don't know why. In my head I was thinking I'm just going to quickly sit down for 5 minutes and tell them why I'm not on social media for a few months or a few weeks, but I've actually just realised I've been filming this for about 14 minutes now, and I'm still talking, and I still feel like I'm not finished. So mainly Casper and just being present with the kids, feeling like I don't have to take pictures all the time, feeling like I don't have to video everything, feeling like I don't have to tell people where I've been or what we've been doing or sharing our life. Fourthly, I would say this is not like a full reason, but I do feel like it's kind of, I don't know, this is getting really deep now. There's just been so many like third pregnancy announcements, people having third babies, and I just really don't think that's going to happen for me, and it kind of just makes me feel sad. And I feel like because Casper is starting school, it's just like a completely new chapter of life, and I feel like I'm coming out of a chapter of life that I didn't really picture leaving yet, if that makes sense. So I would say that is probably half of a reason as well. Without like, I'm not saying that I'm like jealous or anything like that, I just think it's just triggered something inside me that's like, wow, my firstborn is starting school and I actually don't think I'm ever gonna be in that like baby stage ever again. And it just makes me quite sad, to be honest. So I just feel like I just want to pull away from that for a few weeks and just kind of like sort my head out, basically. But yeah, they are my reasons why I have decided to pause my Instagram for a few weeks. So I'll probably catch up with you at some point this weekend. I'm not sure what we're doing, to be honest. I've still not decided what we're doing tomorrow, Friday, so I don't know what we're doing. I've not decided. I haven't decided whether we're going to go soft play, we're going to go to a park, we're going to go to a farm. I'm going to have a look at my phone now and just see what we could potentially get up to.
Maybe it's cause we're young, got time and we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight, cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time, but don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that you were the one, played our songs all the time. Can we say it tonight, cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side.
Huh? Casper's got his new helmet on. Josh bought him. It's a full-blown like mountain biking helmet for kids. He absolutely loves it, bless him. It's just huge. It looks like he's got a space helmet on. And we've just come to a place in Wakefield called Anglers Country Park. I've actually never been before. Look there, Casper, Casper, Casper. He literally can't hear me. Casper, who's that? Is that the room on the broom? You can if you want. But yeah, we've come to a place called Anglers Country Park. I've never been before, but I think Casper's been ages ago with my mum and dad. And it's got like a room on the broom trail here. So this is what we've decided to do today. Yeah, who's that? Is it a witch?
Yeah. Hope I need to keep my helmet on that.
Well, you might as well keep it on. There's no point keeping taking it off, is there? Are you going to sit on it?
Why has it got the witch's hat?
It's stolen the witch's hat, hasn't it?
Why?
Because it just has.
It shouldn't have.
It shouldn't have. Naughty dog. You going to sit on it, Nene?
Yeah. Found the dragon.
He's found the dragon, look, Nene.
Oh, found the dragon. Oh.
Right, you can get out.
It's not flown away.
That's good, isn't it? What does it say? I'm planning to have witch and chips for my tea.
Look, it's blowing fire out its mouth.
It is, isn't it?
Cheese!
That's a cool dragon.
Cheese!
It looks like Zog
Cheese!
a bit. That's all it is, darling.
Look, I can stand on here. 3, 4.
Yeah. Oh. Do you know what? Oh, look at that pretty dragonfly. I am really enjoying the fact that Casper can ride a bike now. I feel like it just completely changes days out, and he is just so much happier. He has so much more fun because he's kind of got more control of himself, if that makes sense. He's happy to just ride off and come back and stuff like that. Like, he's gone quite far ahead, but I can still see him, and he's very good in the sense that he would never just keep riding and riding and riding. Like, he knows that he needs to be in my eye line. But yeah, days like this just become a lot easier because I'm not having to, like, he's too old really now for the double pram on stuff like this. But then Indy needs to walk slash get in the pram slash walk, so I'm not going to push the double pram really, just for the both of them. But also I can't really do a walk. Like, if Casper was just walking and she was in the pram, it's just a bit boring for them, isn't it? So it's honestly just so much easier now that he can ride his bike and just, I don't know, just enjoy being like really active with the kids, I guess. Like, I've got a full walk in today. Poo poo, yeah. I don't actually know how long this walk is, but when I googled it, it said it takes about 60 minutes to walk round it. And I do feel like I've been like walking, I'm quite out of breath, to be fair. So I feel like I've had a good amount of cardio in my day, but I've still like been with the kids and had fun with the kids. Because Fridays I don't really ever do any form of exercise unless I go to the gym on a Friday night. But I'm off to watch This Is Us tonight, which I'm so excited for. So I definitely will not be going to the gym. So this is like my exercise and just feel better for it. And I obviously just need to make the most of the sunshine before it fades away. You what, darling? Oh, right, that's a good idea. You zoom off then. We need to go and find some lunch. Some lunch, don't we?
No.
Nearly find lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Off he goes. Zoom on the broom. Just got home now and popped Indy in her cot, and Casper's asleep in the car. But we actually ended up in McDonald's because the cafe at the park I was at was taking cash only, and I fully like took the kids in, like, right, let's go get some lunch, like, come out the park, we're going to get some lunch. And she's like, just before you get anything, I just have to warn you, it's cash only. Had no cash, and it wasn't even like we were anywhere near a card machine to go and get some. God, there's so many cars driving past. So I typed in McDonald's and there was one 20 minutes away, so I thought, do you know what, I am actually going to take them to McDonald's because one, it's quick and easy. I say that, it was absolutely rammed. It was so busy. We were waiting for like 15 minutes, but weirdly, on the off chance, I saw a woman in there that I knew. She was one of Josh's online clients, and I've met her a few times. Like, when Indy was born, she brought us a present. And yeah, she was just randomly in there, and it was like half an hour away from home. So I managed to find a table, and she went and got my food for me because she was 2 numbers behind us, so she was waiting anyway. So when my number got called, she went and got the tray of food and brought it to the table for me, which did work really well because I think I would have had to fully leave the kids in the middle of McDonald's to go get the food, which would not have been great because I always feel a bit dodgy in McDonald's. I just feel like the people, there's just the odd person there, isn't there, that always just looks a bit not right. And it was just so busy as well. By the time we'd finished eating, it had actually really quietened down. But yeah, both kids fell asleep in the car, which I knew that is what would happen. That's why I didn't want to drive home, because it was like 35 minutes away from home, and I thought if they both fall asleep by the time we get home and not eating lunch, especially Casper, he will be absolutely grouchy when he gets up, because we literally had breakfast and a snack and then went, and we had one snack on the way around. But like, if like in for example, what time is it now? I think it's like 2:30. She's not gonna get up probably till 3, 3:30. And when they're eating nothing since this morning. And then Casper, I will need to wake him up because he just does sleep for too long. But if I was to wake him up without food in him, oh, wow, he would be not that great. Anyway, I'm just gonna have like half an hour, hopefully fingers crossed, of peace now. I've got quite a bit of a to-do list. I've got some email stuff to get done, and I've also got just some like Instagram posts to make for my business page. But I just thought I'd come on and like reiterate what I was saying last night. So I feel like I was just in a really weird, like I couldn't get my words out properly last night. I feel like I came across with my points valid as how I wanted them to be. As in, like, I just want to spend more present time with the kids, and we've had such a good day today. Absolutely fine now, but me and Josh had this conversation on Sunday, which was 5 days ago, and like Monday and Tuesday I actually just felt really sad about it, and like really like, oh my god, like I can't believe we're actually not gonna have a third child. Like, even though I joke about it and he always jokes we're not having another, I always thought deep down that like he would, and because he's literally said to me that he does not want another, I just felt really sad about it. I'm fine now, I think, because deep down I'm a bit like, he could change his mind in a year, so, and I don't want one now, so I just can't worry about it. It's just one of them things that I just can't even think about. But like, because we had that conversation and then all these people just keep cropping up, baby number 3, 3's the magic number, we're having a third, or we've just had our third and it's a surprise and it was a boy or it was a girl, and I'm just like, oh my god. And that factored with the fact that Casper is starting school, and like that's a complete new chapter to our life, and then the thought of like that chapter now being potentially closed forever, like it just felt like really overwhelming, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to be as honest as possible without like making anyone feel bad, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want Josh to read this. He won't even watch it anyway. He never watches my YouTube videos. So I'm not worried about that. But I wouldn't want anyone to sit there and think, oh, she's going to force her husband into a third child, because I am not. Like, he potentially could change his mind in a year. And if he doesn't, it's just one of them things that I will just have to come to terms with. I'm sure I will. But yeah, going to cinema tonight and I'm excited to see it. Literally just got to the cinema. It is 7:30 and I'm honestly so excited to see this film. I just absolutely love coming to the cinema. Before me and Josh had kids, we would probably come to the cinema like twice a month. Like, it was just the thing that we did. Because we don't really drink, and we didn't drink that much before we had kids together. Like, drinking for me was like just with my friends, so just coming to the cinema was like just something that we did a lot of, and it's a very rare opportunity that I get now, and I'm so excited to see this film, and I will update you when I get out. I just thought I would quickly pop on and finalise this vlog. So obviously I went to watch the It Ends With Us last night, and it was really, really good, but it was a little bit deep. I have read the book though, so I kind of knew that. But the girl I went with had not read the book, and she just thought it was going to be like a chick flick rom-com thing, and obviously I knew that it wasn't going to be, but it was a bit deeper than what I remember. Like, actually seeing it like being acted out, it was quite a deep film. But it was really good, and Blake Lively is absolutely amazing. Like, I think she should probably win an Oscar for that performance. But we are just on the way to Leeds. It's currently about 12:30 on Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and we are heading to Leeds to just grab some stuff for Casper for school. So he needs a school bag, school trousers, and then we're going to go out for pizza as well. But I just thought I'd finalise this vlog here, just because I'm not going to film anything in Leeds. So thank you for watching, guys, and please make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.